and welcome to this session on test for continuity and insulation resistance of three-phase induction motor. Let us begin with the session.
Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to read and interpret the nameplate details of a three-phase squirrel cage induction motor. Identify the terminals of the three-phase induction motor. Test continuity of three-phase windings of the induction motor. Perform insulation resistance test between phase windings. Perform insulation resistance test between winding and body. The equipment and instruments required for conducting the continuity test are three-phase squirrel cage induction motor, megger, digital earth tester DET, connecting wires. Let us read and note down the nameplate details mentioned on the three-phase squirrel cage induction motor. Now, we will try to identify the terminals of three-phase induction motor. It has 3 windings with 6 terminals which are brought outside for external connection. You can see the 6 terminals are indicated in 3 different colors: red, U1, U2, yellow, V1, V2, and blue, W1, W2. As it is squirrel cage induction motor, rotor is short-circuited, that is why no rotor terminals are available. Now let us test the continuity of windings using the megger. Connect the test leads of megger to the R phase winding U1, U2 as shown in the circuit diagram. Megger will display a small resistance if there is a continuity. Check the megger reading. If the continuity is lacking, megger will display very high resistance in the order of mega ohms. Repeat the same procedure for the remaining 2 windings V1, V2 and W1, W2. Now, let us determine the insulation resistance between the 2 windings. The test leads of the megger between 2 different windings U1, V1. Megger will display the resistance offered by the insulation which is present between 2 windings. Note down all the readings in the table shown here. Now, we will determine the insulation resistance between each winding and body or frame of the machine. Connect the test leads of the megger to the frame at the earthing stud of the motor and terminal U1. Note down all readings in the table 2 shown here. Repeat the same procedure for other 2 windings also, V1 and W1. Now, let us test the effectiveness of earth connection for three-phase induction motor. To test the effectiveness of earth connection, we need to determine resistance of earth continuity conductor RECC, voltage between each phase and body VB, earth potential ET, resistance of earth electrode RE, insulation resistance RI. After determining the above parameters, calculate the fault currents for all possible faults. Based on the magnitude of fault currents, we will be able to decide whether earth connection is proper or not. First, measure the resistance of earth continuity conductor RECC using multimeter and enter the value in the table. Insulation resistance between each phase U1, V1 and W1 and body was already measured previously. Now, to measure the earth potential EP, connect the earth E terminal of the earth tester to earth wire and V volt lead of earth tester to earth terminal, which is located at a distance of 10 meters. Now change the knob position to earth voltage and press test button. Earth tester will display earth potential. To measure the resistance of earth electrode, connect P potential terminal of earth tester to earth terminal, which is located at 6 meters, and C current terminal of the earth tester to a terminal which is located at 10 meters. Now adjust the resistance range button between 10 ohms to 100 ohms. Press test button. Earth tester will display the earth electrode resistance. Now change the position of electrode which is connected to P point by 1 meter on either side and observe the resistance by pressing test button. Note down the resistance reading and tabulate. Calculate the average value of earth resistance of earth electrode RE. Calculate the fault current using the formula IF is equal to VB plus EP by RI plus RECC plus RE. Write the conclusion in the remarks column of the table, indicating whether the fuse will blow in case of earth fault in the circuit or suggest measures to adopt to have effective earth connection. To recap, we have learned to read and interpret the nameplate details of a 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor. Identify the terminals of the 3-phase induction motor. Test continuity of 3-phase windings of the induction motor. Perform insulation resistance test between phase windings. Perform insulation resistance test between winding and body.
So that's all about the continuity test and determination of insulation resistance of squirrel cage induction motor. See you in the next session.